Hello there, my name is John McCarthy. It is my great, distinct pleasure to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. We are playing match play today. This is going to be a good one. Have a wonderful round out there on the course today. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. That couldn't be what you intended, but yeah, we'll deal with it. And second shot on the 10th coming up. I think you might be coming up a bit short from the rough here. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. Oh, come on. That almost went. My ass is gonna get beat. It was tidy. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Okay, come on now. This to save your par. Okay, if he sinks this, he'll have the hole. And that will do. And nothing big to report after that first hole. We're all square. Okay, par 4 here on the 11th. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Beauty of a swing there. Okay, this one's about 140 yards out. And there's a bit of a downslope on this green to be careful of. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Okay, I'm not going to ask you to hole this out. This putt is gargantuan in scope. I'm going to just make a humble request to nestle this one in there close. Oh! And this putt's going to put him one up. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Still looking good. Ooh, and he just couldn't get that to drop. About 9 feet to the hole from here. And if he manages to sink this putt, the hole will be halved. And that hole will be halved. Okay, the 12th hole is in front of us. We got a par 3 for this one. And here's a 6-iron from them. Well, looking forward to this hole. managed to roll this one into the second cut, unfortunately. Here's our second shot on the 12th. Okay, this is for his bogey. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Oh, almost in there. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. Just a little bit aggressive there. He's got 3 feet to go. Yeah, no problem there. We can give him that one. Just a short putt. Then we'll head to the next. Oh, the putt drops, and that's going to win you the hole. And you're one up for the match after that one. Here we go now on the 13th. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. And this one's around 175 yards out. Looks like he's in the bunker here. Let's see how this goes down. Taking this one with the 9-iron. Here he is setting up in the greenside bunker. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. And this one's going left to right pretty hard. Just kind of squirted off the green there. That's no good. Oh man, you hate to see those ones go by. Okay, we'll be all square if they should sink this. Yeah, this one's going a bit to the right. Ooh, almost. All right, drop this one for the bogey. And he's got around 4 feet to go here. And that hole will be halved. And here we go with the par 4 14th hole. And you just barely managed to roll that into the second cut. Unfortunate. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. This is going to get a little gritty here in the sand. And here we go with his second shot. This one's going right. Be careful with this one. We're in the deep stuff. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. I think this starts off straight enough, then it'll go right. Looking good so far. Still has a chance. Oh, come on. Somehow it doesn't go down. And this is his look at a par putt. I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh my. You'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. Okay, next hole coming up. And you're 2 up after that hole. And teeing up now on the 15th hole. This one's looking pretty good. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Not sure where this one's going to end up. Could be rough. And we're about, I don't know, 200 yards or so from the pin from here. Good shot out there. Nicely played. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. He might end up in the rough on this one. Let's see. And if you sink this putt, it will take this match to Dormy. Oh, it's getting there. You're 3 up on your friend after that hole. And on to number 16. We have a par 4 on this one. Just a pure swing. And let's see how he does on this hole. All right, here he comes out of the deep rough. Let's see how he deals with it. All righty, second shot on the 16th. Okay, he's got 9 feet to go. All right, conceding another putt. Let's head on to the next. All right, let's do this. He got this to win the match. All right, your opponent is conceding this final putt, and that means we're done here. Good job out there today. You managed to pull off the win. Ending things 4 up on your opponent is a handy way to win. Good job. And with that, I say goodbye. See you next time. Hello and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. My name is John. We're just playing the back 9 of this one today, so we're going to keep it nice and quick. Let's see if you can go low today. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. All right, second shot on the 10th. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. And from here, he is looking at around 205 yards to the pin. Oh, almost perfection there with the chipper. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. This one's breaking left to right. And he gets it to drop, and that'll be for birdie. And after the first hole in this match, your friend's going to be 1 up. All right, par 4 here on the 11th hole. I don't know. This one could go either way. Here we go. Let's let this one go. And let's see what happens. This is his second. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. All right, and he's dealing with a greenside rough situation. And that chip will drop. Very nicely done from that lie. Setting up here with a very long putt. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break too. Yeah, I'll take that from that distance. And your friend's 2 up for the match after that hole. Okay, par 3 here on the 12th. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. Well, let's see what you got. And the putt drops from the fringe. This putt is for birdie. This one's going uphill and going to the right. Bit long on that one. And moving along here, next hole coming up. All right, here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 4. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. All right, let's let this one go. Okay, this one's about 135 yards out. Going a bit left of the pin. And from the bunker. This one's going left. Oh, another sand shot coming up. Okay, that almost went down. And if this next putt drops, he will go to 4 up. I think this one's going left to right. Oh my goodness. 7-foot putt coming up. All right, your opponent's going to let you have that one. Let's head to the next hole. And if this next putt goes down, he's going to go to 4 up. All right, that putt goes down, and he takes this hole. Okay, your friend's 4 up on you after that one. And now the par 4, 14th. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. Oh, and a down slope out there in the landing area. This one could catch a few more yards. Ooh, that was a little awkward on the swing there. Setting up here from above the green. I think this is short from the sand. And that's going to be another sand shot. I've seen better. He's got around 155 yards to go here. All right, we're in the fairway bunker. Let's see what you got. Okay, out of that bunker onto the green now. That's good stuff. Now, let's try, see what we can do with that long putt. And that's what we want to see. Your opponent is conceding that putt. And wow, that is generous. All right, if he sinks this, you're done, bud. And unfortunately, you weren't up to the test in this match. Your opponent will walk away victorious at 5 up. And that's going to do it. We are done here. Hopefully I'll see you soon, though. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Spoiler alert, golf is about to happen right now. We are doing the front nine of this one today. This should be a bit of fun, albeit brief fun. Have a fantastic round up there. Come on, hold on to that fairway for us. Okay, that one's just barely in the first cut. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. All right, first cut, let's do this. Well done. Let's see how he does out of the sand. This is sheer insanity. How is he going to do this? Let's just wait and find out. All right, he swung this one out to the left. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. I think this goes just a little tiny bit to the left. Just a little too much power. This next putt is a par putt for him. And now this is your look at a putt to have the hole. And after that one, we're all square here. Teeing her up here on the second. Safe approach, nice. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Here's their 7-iron. All right, here's his second shot. Right by the hole. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. And this putt's moving to the left and up the hill. Oh my, that's too bad. He could save his par right here. Let's see what happens. And that'll drop. Okay, you need this one to have the hole. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. And that hole will be halved. Teeing it up on the third. Silky swing. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. He's in the deep stuff here. He's buried in there. Let's see how he does. And second shot here on the third. And the green slopes up around that general area, around the pin. You want to make sure you don't leave this one short. Nice stroke. We're on the green. All right, he's setting up his next putt, and it's a long one. I think this one's moving to the right. Oh, almost. And this putt drops. You can go one up. Going up the hill and to the left. A little too hard. All right, setting up 6 feet from the cup. A bit too much power into that putt. And this one for bogey. All right, nicely hold. Let's move to the next. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. Okay, you gave that putt to your opponent. That's a good call. I would have done the same thing. We lose the hole, but we move on to the next for another chance at glory. And now the par 4 fourth hole. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Coming in for a landing here on the green. Okay, second shot here on the fourth. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just fine. Great work. Lining up an 8-foot putt Oh, that could have been a birdie. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. All right, he dropped that one in there. That's going to win the hole. And moving along, next hole coming up. And it's a par 5 here on the 5th. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Nice looking shot. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. Here's his second shot. Here is your eagle putt. Good luck with this. Got to give it some gas up the hill, and it's breaking a little to the right. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. All right, if this next putt drops for him, he's going to go 3 up. But I think it's breaking to the left. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. And from there, not a bad result. And this putt's around 11 feet out. I think it goes straight and then dives a bit to the left. Amazing shot. Okay, let's check it out. He's got this for the birdie. All right, that putt'll go. And that hole's halved. All right, par 4 for us on the 6th hole. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Nicely done. Let's see what he does here. 120 yards out. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. That's safe. Chips it right in there. Oh, he's got these greens dialed, it seems. All right, let's do this. 18 feet to go. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. This putt's good so far. Okay, after that one, your friend is 3 up on you. Now the 7th hole, we have a par 3. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. Left, heading left. Okay, he's looking to get out of this green side rough. And from the green side bunker. Well, at least you're on the green. You're not in that beach. If you still want to save that par, this is the time to do it. You need this to go. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. And this next putt to win the match. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Looks like he started this one out right. It's still tracking. Oh, and he gets that to drop. Well, unfortunately, today was not your day. Didn't pull out the win in this match, but that's all right. There's always next time. Okay, that will do it for me. Thank you so much for playing, and we will see you soon. Big hello to you from myself, John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. Today we are starting our round with the par 4. All right, load this one up and get that into the fairway, and then we'll move on from there. Okay, full send, let's go. Yeah, tee shot's looking good here. Well, this is definitely in the sand. Let's see what goes down for him. Second shot here on the first. Nice approach. All right, third shot for him. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Ooh, almost drained that one for the birdie. And this putt to go one up for the match. And after the first hole of this match, you are one up on your friend. All right, second hole here at Pinehurst number 2. Slight dogleg right. Be mindful of the hump on the front of the green. See what you can do. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. All right, let's get out of this sand. Come on, ball. I don't know if you have enough on it. And he's got around 150 or so to the pin. Well, this one might have enough to get to the green. All right, click off the golf shoes. We're out of the sand and into the fairway. Good stuff. All right, for the bogey. And you two will be all square if they sink this. All right, that drops on in there. He's going to win this one. And after that one, we're all square. Okay, par 4 here on this third hole. All right, give this a rip. This one looks pretty safe. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Decent approach there. And checking in on your friend here. He's in the bunker. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the left here. Oh. And this one's 7 feet away. And with this, he could save his par. And after that one, you are one up in the match. Okay, par 4, fourth hole here at Pinehurst number 2. We've got a dog leg to the left, and that fairway will tilt from left to right. That'll do nicely. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And from here, we're looking at about 195 yards or so to the pin. Oh, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. Oh, it almost went. Well, let's see how he does here from the greenside bunker. And let's see how he gets out of this one. All right, here is his attempt at the double bogey. All right, now that we've given him that putt, let's head to the next. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. All right, there you go. And you're 2 up in this match after that hole. Okay, we're at the 5th hole at Pinehurst number 2. This is a par 5. Best of luck. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. All right, this is his second. Here's our second shot on the 5th. This one's coming out of the rough. Might not have enough on it. Oh, you almost got that. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. And hopefully he can deal with a little sand shot here. All right, let's get out of this sand. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, it almost dropped. Well, let's see how he does here. He's in the bunker. Ooh, naughty little kick to the left there. He's got some sand to contend with. Let's see what happens. Let's see how he does from the green side bunker. This putt's about 14 feet out. Oof. Drop this putt and you'll go 3 up. Looking good. All right, that drops on in there and you will win the hole. And after that one, you're 3 up in this match. Okay, 6th hole at Pinehurst number 2. We got a par 3, and I think it's one of the more difficult par 3s on the course. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. This one's heading for the sand, I think. Okay, and from the green side bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. Oh, how dialed are you today? Look at that one. Well, he's in the bunker here. Let's see how he deals with it, shall we? He's hitting out of the beach here now. Let's see what goes down. Nice chip. All right, your opponent's conceding the hole. That's what you want to hear. And this one is over. You pulled out the win. And kicked your opponent to the curb. Great job out there on the course. Well, I had a good time out there today. I am happy that you brought me along for the ride, and hopefully we'll see you real soon. Hello there. My name's John McCarthy. And first of all, welcome to the nature. Second, welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to today, no question. We are playing some match play golf today. This is one of my favorite ways to play. This is going to be a good one, I think. All right, time to get the golfs. And from the deep stuff. Well, not the purest of strokes. This is clocking in at around 170 yards or so to the pin from here. Ooh, can we get a kick to the left? Setting up here with an extremely long putt. Looks like he got a line on this. Oh, continuing to look good. Oh my goodness, didn't drop. Fantastic putt nonetheless. And this putt's gonna put him one up. Looks like a right to left break. Oh no, it's right there. Okay, he's got this left for par. And that putt will go. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. And with that, we will move on to the next. And that hole will be halved. Here comes the 11th hole. That swing was to die for. Look at this. Drive in the green and got a putt for eagle coming up. That's all right. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Okay, he's in a fairway bunker. Let's see what happens. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. And this one breaking just a touch to the right, I think. Starting this one out pretty good. Continuing. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And after that hole, you are one up on your friend. Let's see what happens here on the 12th hole. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Heading towards that bunker. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. Look at you, putting for eagle here. Okay, let's see if he can get up and down from here. And here he is from the green side rough. Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Happy to have you with us. We're down on the 10th here, getting ready to play just the back 9 today. Hopefully you can go low today. Okay, he's found the deep rough. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Would you look at the distance on this? Oh, you hit that one well. And this is somewhere around 155 yards out. And he's trying to get out of this deep rough. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, this one's coming out of the rough, and I don't know if it's going to make it. Okay, let's see if we can get this out of here. Let's see if you can get up and down from this sand. Well, this should be fun for him, hitting out of the beach and all. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. And well done, opponent. They've given you that putt, and we are heading to the next hole. I'm liking what you're throwing down here. You're one up after the first hole. And here we go, par 3, 11th hole. Let's get a little kick left here. Well, that'll do for now. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. And here's a look at their hybrid. Okay, well, I will applaud him for hitting the green. That is, you know, that's something. He's still really far from the cup, though. And he's putting this one for birdie. And he's swinging this out to the left. Ooh, right. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. He's got a 3-footer here. Yeah, we'll concede that. I'm in agreement. Just a short putt. No big deal. We'll head to the next. And here we go. This one for par. Okay, let's head to the next. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. We're on the 12th hole of this one now. Yeah, you'll take that. All right, let's see how he does. All right, second shot on the 12th. And this will be his second shot. Setting up in the bunker. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway here. Good job with that chip shot. And he's got a 12-foot putt in front of him here. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Yikes, that went right by.